How many profitable Amazon products do you think you can find in 15 minutes? We're going to answer that question right now because the challenge is starting right now. I have 15 minutes to find as many profitable products as possible, and specifically walking you through the sourcing methods that I use personally to have my Amazon seller account have stats that look like this. And I think that's important because this is not just something I talk about doing. I actively do this every day, and I want to show you guys how you can replicate the same for yourself. Whether you're a brand new seller or you've been selling for a long time, to find some really easy low-hanging fruit to sell on your account, just go into Boxum and then press inventory and then press bulk scan right here on bulk ungating. What this is going to do is it's going to check your account for a list of ASINs if you want to import products, or if you don't know what that means, just click the suggested ASINs button, and that's going to scan about 700 products that are often auto ungated or free to ungate for beginners, and these are going to be your starting points. You can sell all of these brands with no invoices now because Boxum just either showed that you were already approved to sell it, or it went into your account for you and auto ungated it on your behalf, basically getting you approved to sell this brand for $0 in real time, right? And we can see the default list, I'm up to 100 something that are automatically approved. And I want to go ahead and really just dive in and look at all of the previous brands that Boxum has ungated for my account. And we can use this as a starting point to understand what items might be good for us to sell. For example, sometimes you'll end up selling things you've definitely heard of before, like Gap clothing. Other times you might end up selling weird stuff that you haven't really seen too much before, like horse chews, for example. Let's see if we can make money selling horse chews, which is not something I thought I would say, but we can go ahead and look into it because this is the brand name right here, this Probios or whatever. And the way I want to figure out if there's anything good in this brand is by going into SellerAmp and going to advanced search, which is up here in the top right corner. This is a relatively new feature. If you guys have been using either of these softwares for a while, definitely play around with this, because what we can do is we can make a preloaded filter that says, hey, I want to look for every item on Amazon that sells well, which is this top filter. I want to look for every item on Amazon that also has 3 or more sellers, which means that resellers can sell it. And I also want to look for every item on Amazon that Amazon's not already selling, because I want to not have to worry about them as a competitor. So I want to look for things that Amazon's selling half the time or less. So there's plenty of time where I'd be able to make some sales on the listing. And we can make this more powerful by saying, I also want to look at only products in this one specific brand that I just got approved to sell, this Probios or whatever. And we can see, all right, here is the products in this brand that meet all of those criteria. And Boxum just got us approved to sell this brand for free. So let's go ahead and just start Googling some of these things and see what they cost, right? Here's like a 15 gram of some kind of pet food or something like that. Pet medicine, more likely here. Let's see. These are popping up around like 16 bucks or so. And this right here is saying, hey, you need to buy this for $6 to be profitable after all of your Amazon fees and that kind of thing. So yeah, like on this, we're going to be paying like $15 for that item. We aren't really going to be able to get it cheap enough after coupons and stuff. Let's see. Here is this guy. We need to buy this for $12 to be profitable. And then I did notice when we like quickly searched this, it could be profitable, to be honest. So how much is in the tube that we want to be selling? Let's see, 60 cc's. And then, yeah, so this is also 60 cc's. Let's see, make sure it's the same thing. Let's see. So yeah, Probios Max. What is this one? Probios. I don't see it saying Max on there. Let's see. Is it this guy right here? If so, it'd be like 15 bucks. Bovine Max. Okay. This is what we're after. So yeah, we can buy this for 14 bucks and 50 cents, which is almost profitable, but can we create some profit here? Probably. So what we can do is we can check the Capital One shopping extension. I'm not seeing any coupon codes or anything pop up. We are able to buy these and get 20 bucks off spending 50, although it would be annoying to place that many orders. So the other thing we could do is look at discounted gift cards. And if I'm going pretty fast on this kind of stuff, you guys can feel free to slow down the video with the settings wheel, or you can go and ask. There's a custom AI on Boxum as well. You can just go ask it to explain certain concepts about selling on Amazon. And since it's trained on a ton of videos like this from actual Amazon sellers, it's going to usually have a pretty decent answer for you. So like on this, we can get 6% off buying Chewy gift cards, but that's not going to be enough savings. We need to save a little bit more money than that. So let's see. Let's check out a couple more of these here. And then honestly, if you like look through several items on the brand and it seems they're just like not profitable or just not shaking out, then we can check out a new brand for sure. So let's see, like this is 20 bucks. I think we need to buy it for 10. So there's a chance that someone is getting maybe some big like bulk discounts or something like that going on this brand. I do still want to check a couple more here and see before we throw in the towel on this brand. So let's see, like this guy, we buy it for 35. Let's kill some of these tabs here. Yeah, so we can buy this for 35 bucks. Does the brand sell it? Let's see where to buy. They want us buying this, just a bunch of different websites basically. So like this one, for example, this is actually 5 pounds. We'll need to see if there's anything. Let's see. So 5 pounds of this guy is is 75 bucks. We need to buy it for 35. So it looks like all these we need to get like a 50% off coupon code, which maybe there is like a 50% sale on this stuff every now and then. But right now it does not seem like that is something that really meets a lot of our standards. So let's see, what other brands do we have in here? We have Hager, or however you say this here. We could see if there's any potential in this brand. It's not something I've looked into too much before, at least as far as I know. Let's see, Hager, or was there one? There might have been 1G. Nope, there was 2. Okay, go ahead and run it. How much potential is in this brand? So for one, we have just so many listings that meet this criteria. My head's over, but there's 500 products in this brand alone that meet all of the criteria we're looking for. Some of these Amazon sells on, so we need to make sure we can compete with Amazon. But yeah, let's dig in and see if that even matters first. Like here's like some pants. We can buy these for 73 bucks, and I see there could be a sale on these. So let's see if this is any good here. So let's see. Okay, those are 50 32s. That is certainly a pair of pants. The fit, yeah, I'm not even seeing 50 on the website, or there it is right there. Definitely not seeing that in the size list. No worries there. We can pop back over here, and we do have that little bit of intel now that some of the other sizes might be like 60 55 bucks or so, just based on that sale we just saw. So let's see, like these are a little more typical. Yeah, just 30 32s, probably a very common size. And let's see, yeah, 30 32 right there. Black suit pants, smartwash. Yeah, cool. And we can get these for, what was the price? It was 56 bucks. Okay, so 56 bucks. These are at 30% ROI right now. Let's also check and see if we can get discounted gift cards, which we can. We can save another 9% off, because we're going to buy this gift card from these websites. We're going to basically pay $91 for a $100 gift card, and then they're going to email that gift card to us, and we've saved some money. So we can subtract 9%. And then from personal experience, again, this is one of those things that you can just ask the Voxum AI. It knows all the different loyalty programs and discount methods on different websites. Just from personal experience, I know you can always save 5% at Kohl's with their Kohl's rewards, just like a cashback kind of thing that you can use to buy more free inventory. So we can actually save another 5% there. And you're going to see that is now, you can see we're buying this for 48 bucks and selling it for 100. So there's one profitable product there. Let's see, are there any other dress pants that are like the similar pricing? Like this one is like 120 bucks. Is this like an odd size? Yeah, 58 32s. Those are even bigger. I wasn't seeing like the big and tall listing on there. Maybe was it on a separate listing? Let's just search that, and let's just search like big and tall or something. Usually what they call it on some of these brands. Classic fit are the bigger ones under the classic fit maybe. Let's see, I'm still only seeing it go up to 44 there. You're gonna have to pass on that guy. So yeah, some of these pants like could be interesting. Let's see, let's check out a different brand, just because I'm not seeing like a crazy amount of potential in this right now. So let's see, another brand that is being suggested to me right now is Luminara. I think we've looked into this a little bit before. We found like some Valentine's Day candles together a while back. Let's see, do they have any more like seasonal candles for us? This stuff's crazy because they're just like LED candles that people pay $50 for. Let's see, let's Google this one. Literally nothing came up there. Let's get rid of the rest of this. Idle maybe, lavender and rosemary. Yeah, so the brand's selling them for 50 bucks, so probably nothing to go off of there. This is probably going to be something we're looking in like clearance for. Okay, here's one of those candles at like a clearance-ish retailer. They got it for 25, so that could be something to go off of. And this is a different way to source, right? We can look through these like big bulk lists, or we can also go to the websites, and if you click the Seller Chrome extension, it's going to search for that product for you. So for example, I clicked this button, and then pretty clearly it's this listing right here where we need to buy it for $20 to be profitable, and we're buying it for 25. So unless we can get a good discounted gift card, so we can save 11%, but I don't think that's going to be good enough. Sometimes when you scroll down on a website. Okay, so we could do this. We can get 10% off. Does it apply on stuff like this? Ticketed, yeah, it should apply on stuff like this. Sometimes they'll say no, you can't use it on sale items or something like that. And you can make an infinite number of phone numbers to create these coupon codes using Google Voice, by the way. If you need to just create an infinite number of email addresses, that one's even easier. You just do your email address, pretend mine's warner@gmail.com, add a plus, and then whatever you want. And then every time you plug this into the email box, as long as this little area back here is different, it will redirect and send you a brand new coupon code to your actual email address. So it's a little bit easier with emails. With these, where we can go and just use Google Voice to create those numbers and go in, and how much does it let us buy? 10. Maybe we could just like stack 10 quantities there as well. So at the very least we can get 10 at a time. And I think we can make these profitable just with these discount methods. So we're going to get a 10% discount with our text code, and then we're going to save another 9% with our discounted gift card. Okay, so it's $5 profit, but the ROI is not amazing. Maybe something if you're just looking for something to sell. Not the best by any means. Let's keep on going here. They've got like some battery operated cheaper candles going for 70 bucks somehow. What do they sell these for? They sell them in sets of 2 for 60 bucks. That's crazy, man. Okay. Let's just do a quick skim through here. Some of this is not really on sale much. Oh, what's this guy? Okay, just because it's a lot cheaper than some of the other stuff we've seen. And we know that a lot of these candles and stuff cost upwards of $50. So this popping up makes me want to just press the sell rent button there and see what we can find. So we've got a 3 by 6.5. I think it's this right here. 3 by 4.5, 3 by 6.5. It sells 200 times a month. It's white. Pack of 1. We're buying it for 15 bucks. So yeah, buying these for 15, selling them for 33. That looks pretty good to me. So there's another profitable product. Let's keep going. See if there's anything else just like jumping out at us in this brand. Some of these are not wanting to show us anything. We can sometimes just simplify the search. Yeah, not seeing too much. What this does make me want to do is check just like this clearance retailer and see how many other like styles do they have of this. This is that candle we found that was profitable before too. That's funny. Okay, so they have 3.5 by 6.5, 3.5 by 5.5. They've got this one and they got like a holiday one. So holiday one's probably no good at this point. Let's see, are these other ones good though? Because now we're looking for 3.5, 6.5. It could be this one. It only sells 8 times a month, but it would be decently profitable. Plus it's like a clearance product. So yeah, 3.5, 6.5. So it's that. There's another profitable item. It's 3.5, 5.5 profitable too. Let's see. That's a lot of the same ones. So let's add 3.5 times 5.5 to our search up here. See what that gives us. 5.5 tall, only 6 sales a month. So that's probably it. That is probably another profitable find. It just doesn't sell super fast. Linen flameless candle. What color is it? Like brown. That help us out here? Not really. Maybe there's something there. Just out of curiosity, are people still buying like the holiday version? The holiday version, yeah, they're still buying it 18 times a month, which is funny, but it's just not profitable for our use case here. But yeah, obviously able to find like several profitable items just looking at a couple brands here. So when you guys go and replicate this for yourself, do the exact same thing, right? Go just start plugging in some of these brands, and you can either search for this using the advanced search here, or you can literally just start Googling the brands, figure out what's cheap, what sales are going on today, and doing that more manual sourcing method like we're doing, where it just shows you the Amazon data on the actual page. Whatever you think is going to make the most of sense for your business. Although personally, I would just be spamming brands from the bulk ungate into this to generate your first 50 to 100 products that you want to sell in your account, and that'll get you off to a great start. So if you want to do this for yourself, make sure you grab a 2-week free trial of Boxum for yourself down below. That'll get you started and getting you ungated on things for free. And then you'll also be able to track how much money your business is making and ask the AI and all the other things that you can do, restocking, feedback planning, that kind of thing. So if this was helpful, make sure you subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Let us know if you have any questions down below. Really appreciate you watching this video, and we'll see you next time.